What's going on, doggies? Welcome back to another video. This one is gonna be fun. 7 days of only drinking coconut. No water, no beer, no coffee, none of the good stuff, just coconuts for the next 7 days. You may be asking yourself, Field Day, why the hell would you be drinking coconuts for the next 7 days? All right, so this is a little bit of an experiment because a couple of videos ago, I did a little bit of a survival challenge and I drank coconuts, and there were many people in the comment section saying that if you drink too many coconuts, you become sick. If you drink too many coconuts, you'll get an upset stomach, la-di-da-da. So I thought to myself, well, I never got sick and I was drinking coconuts for 3 days. So let's push it out to 7 days and see what happens. Righto. So, after reading all of those comments, I jumped onto Google and Google gave me a 50-50 response. Half of the researchers and scientists on Google were saying that you can drink coconuts, a little bit of coconut juice every day is good for you, but not in massive amounts like I'm about to do now. And then I found some other stuff where it is, you can drink it for as long as you want. So it's pretty mixed and matched, but they say lots of potassium, lots of vitamins inside coconut water, inside coconuts. And if you drink too much of it, it'll make you sick. So let's see, by the day 7, let's see how I'm going. But just to sprinkle a little bit of bloody salt and pepper on top of this challenge, I've got no food. I do have food. I've got about 5 packets of megarine and that's it. So while we're doing the coconut challenge, I'm also gonna try to catch fish as we go. And if we don't get any fish, I'm gonna be eating dry megarine noodles because we obviously don't have any water to boil the noodles with. So I'm excited for this, man. I'm actually really excited. So we're gonna go get our first coconut now, and then I don't know, let's just start exploring. I'm actually frothing for it. Oh. All right, I've just walked in a little bit from the coast, and man, there is an abundance of coconuts up here, heaps of them. The only problem is these trees are really high. And if you guys are new to the channel, I suck at climbing coconut trees, but after the next 7 days, you never know. I might get good at it, but for now, I suck. So, like, these are really high, man. There is no way I'm climbing up there. That is huge, man. But there's a lot of coconuts up there. These ones are both behemoths. Look at these two things. So there's a lot of coconut trees. We just need to find a way of getting them down. Oh, this thing. This is gonna get the job done. That's a big stick, man. Yes, baby. Yes. I'll tell you something for free. That's not easy work, jabbing that big stick up in the tree, but we've got 2 beautiful coconuts down. Check this out. Here we go. Coconut number 1, beautiful coconut. Coconut number 2 landed straight into a massive cow shit, but I'm still happy with it. Look at this. Oh yeah, big stinking coconut, look at that, yum. So we'll go down to the water, we'll give that one a wash, we'll crack these open. Let's start this challenge. Look at that. That is one clean coconut. Oh, let's go bust this open. Yes, sir. First 2 coconuts of the trip. So these probably holds about just under a litre of water in this one coconut. So we've got nearly 2 litres, which is gonna get us through so long. And then I've got an empty drink bottle here. So what I'm gonna do with this drink bottle, we will put one of these coconuts into here because obviously that is heavy and hard to lug around, but that's a lot easier. So we'll keep this one in the bottle and I'm gonna drink this one now. And then I'm gonna start fishing. See if we can get some fish. All right, so another thing that's gonna be epic about this challenge is the different kind of coconuts that I'm gonna be able to gather and come around. So these were the lowest coconuts I could get with the biggest stick I could find. There's a lot of young coconuts which were really high in those trees, but there's no way I could have got them down. They were way, way high. So the 2 coconuts that I've got are not young coconuts, they're old coconuts. They'll still contain a bit of liquid, but they're a lot older than a beautiful green young coconut. You can see from the color of these bad boys that they're a yellow, sort of even turning a nearly brown. And then once you start chipping into the actual coconut itself, you can see that there's a lot of meat here. So this meat obviously is going to be beautiful to eat. Like, have a look at that. Big juicy pieces of beautiful meat. And then your liquid, obviously she's full. I can still drink that, but it's going to have a little bit of a sour zing to it. Still going to be beautiful, but the first coconut of many coconuts. Smells good, smells really good. Oh, that's so good to wet my mouth. All right, so because this coconut's slowly getting old, it's no longer a young coconut, it's starting to fizz up inside. So it's almost like a coconut champagne bubbly, you know, like the bubbles in champagne. Very, very minute, like a trace of bubbles in this coconut, but it's still good, it's drinkable, and man, I'm bloody happy with this right now. So I'm gonna neck this coconut. We'll save that other coconut for later, and then we'll start trying to fish because eating dry noodles is gonna be our last resort. Hopefully we can get some fish, put them on the fire, and then, I don't know, we might even just sleep here tonight. We'll see what happens. Oh, it's good. Hi. Well, there you go. Been flicking and flicking and flicking this lure so long, man. And it looks like we're eating noodles, dry noodles and coconut for dinner. So went for a massive walk down the coast that way, flicking the lures, absolutely no luck. Came back about an hour ago, set up our bedroom for the night, and still no fish. So we're eating dry noodles and coconut for dinner. You can't really complain, mate. Like, have a look at this. This is where we'll be staying tonight, and then tomorrow we punch up the coast that way, find a new place to stay. But I'll show you guys what's for dinner. It's gonna be epic. All right, look at our dinner. So I'm gonna have half of this coconut, this white coconut inside, and we've got a bag of margarine which I've just crushed up, and I've also put the flavor inside. So we're gonna eat this raw, which is actually, it's pretty good. And then to wash it down, because it's as dry as a bag of flour, we'll just rip big slabs of that coconut off. Actually goes alright, you know. But that is going to be our dinner for the night. I'm going to smash this. Actually, look. Look at that, mate. This is our dinner for the night, and then tomorrow we're going to do a big send that way. I want to try to find some really good coconuts. Like, I'll drink that tonight. I'll have a little bit for the morning, and then we'll hopefully we can find a couple of big, green, beautiful young coconuts. So I'm excited for the next couple of days. Oh, that rain cloud has come over and it is pissing down with rain right now, so I'm sitting in my tent. We're eating our noodles and our coconut, and it's gonna be a bloody interesting night. If this is the first night of this challenge, I can't wait to see what the rest of the week brings, but this is it. It's gonna be dark soon, so I'll see you guys tomorrow, and look at my legs, man. I got my legs hanging out of the tent so they can get washed in the rain. See you guys tomorrow. Woo! Good morning. Oi. Alright, so I've just rolled up the tent. It's so funny, man. The tent, it actually looks like a crumb sausage. We've had rain on and off all night last night, and I had to roll up the tent in the sand, and it looks like a crumb sausage. But now we've got this thing behind me, man. Look at this storm coming in. I think we're gonna get round 2 of storms today. So I've walked a couple of hours up, probably an hour and a little bit up the beach, and we've come to this epic beach here. There is not one footprint on this whole entire beach except for mine. We've got this epic storm front coming in, and there is absolutely no shortage of coconuts, and I'm actually really thirsty right now. So the whole entire day yesterday I drank 2 coconuts, and I can tell you right now, to stay feeling hydrated, to keep feeling hydrated, 2 coconuts isn't enough. So I reckon today we'll try to gather 3 to 4 coconuts, and obviously I'm gonna smash the first one because right now I am thirsty as a dog. Like, I'm so thirsty. So get one of these coconuts down, I'm gonna demolish that, and then I'm gonna gather a couple more, because I reckon this storm, if this storm comes this way, we are gonna get absolutely flogged, and I don't wanna be soaking wet for the next 7 days. These are the only clothes that I've got. That is a coconut grabber if I've ever seen one. That's good. I suppose the best part of this challenge is, so far it's not hard to find coconuts, and it's not hard to find massive sticks of bamboo washed up on the beach, so that's easy, really easy. I've got a feeling that rain's coming. It's going to be here very, very soon, so let's knock a couple of coconuts down, and maybe we'll have to pitch up the tent. This is hectic. Can you guys hear the wind? Feel that? That is big, big rain coming straight for us. Look at this. All the trees are starting to move. There was no wind about 2 minutes ago. Look, palm trees are flopping, flapping. Okay. That big bad boy is coming straight our way. So before I get these coconuts down, I might pitch the tent just so we know we can stay dry. It only takes 2 minutes, so I'd put the tent back up now quickly. She's coming. That rain is coming in hot, man. Look how sandy this is. Ah! I just packed this tent up like an hour and a half ago, and I'm setting it up again. Oh, we need shelter. Alright, so we're just going to make a tent peg. That's pretty bloody good. On this side, got a little bit of an opening, just like this. A very rough notch, it doesn't really matter. A sharp end there, that's going to be 1 10 peg. That's a Butzer 10 peg. Soaked. Oh, man. Wow, here we go. Oh, it's so fun. I love doing this shit. Alright, so the rain's just stopped. It's just sort of pushed back a little bit. The tent is fully set up. We're completely waterproof. All my gear will be dry in there. So it's just spitting now. There's a few little trickles of rain, so I'm going to try to get these coconuts down because, like I said, I am thirsty as shit. And well, right now I can't even collect this rainwater to drink because we're obviously doing a coconut challenge. So let's get these juicy little babies down from up there and wet this paper mouth. Let's try this again. It's so heavy with all that rubbish on the end. Oh, that's better. Nothing is ever easy out here. So that whole entire piece of bamboo is like full of water, full of like sand and water, so it weighs a ton. I'm covered in sandy water. That's just amazing, but it's all good. I'll wait for the water to drain out of that and then we'll get a coconut down. That's the lowest tree that I can see. But I think I need to learn how to climb trees though. Badly. Look at that. That is a big, beautiful coconut. I'm gonna try to get a couple more down so we can take bunker in the tent for the rest of the day if it keeps raining. If not, we'll keep punching up the coast, but we need a couple more of these bad boys. Look at that. Woo! Come on. Yes. There's another one. There's another one. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Holy shit, this is hard work. One more. Oh, come on. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. Look at this. That's what I'm talking about. We've got 3 coconuts. Wait. We've got 4 coconuts. What was I doing there? We have 4 coconuts. Look at this, man. This is good. 4 of the freshest, most beautiful coconuts. Let's stop messing around and dig into these bad boys. Coconuts are sometimes, these things are not easy to open. They're very hard. This husk is built like it's like a shield. It's bloody bulletproof. But if you ever want to open a coconut, the best way that I found, like this knife is nowhere near sharp, so probably one of the mistakes I made. But if you want to open a coconut, if you put it the stem facing down, and then you just cut at 45-degree angles about quarter of the way up, cut and then pull, cut and then pull. This is the best way that I found to open them. You cut and pull like this, and then once you get into this soft stuff, you can almost saw it away like this. Hey bro. And then you have a beautiful coconut waiting for you. This local guy's probably thinking, what is this white dude doing on my beach, man? Stealing my coconuts. All right, this is our last coconut. So once we get this done, it's drink time. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but that wind has picked up heaps, which means there's rain coming. And if you look over my back, if you look over here, there's a big rain cloud coming. So we might be taking shelter in the tent, but that's all good because we got mad coconut. It's funny, hey, those local people, every time they see me out here doing these challenges or doing something, they just look at you and stare, but they're always so beautiful. Like, I've never had, in all the years I've been doing this kind of stuff, I've never had a local person on any island ever stop me, say don't take the coconuts, say don't fish here. Like, they're just looking like, what is that? A white person doing what we do? What the hell? It's so sick, man. They're such nice people. If you're in a city and doing this, man, good luck to you. Anyway, well, you don't get coconuts in a city, but you know what I mean. That is what I'm talking about. Look at that. Ooh. Oh. That's the first thing I've had all morning to drink. And that is really, really good. Oh. That is delicious, man. All right, here she comes. Here comes that rain. Big, big, big storm clouds here. So what I've done, I've just cut one of these coconuts up because I've eaten nothing today. So I'm gonna eat that stuff. Oh, come here, I need to get my knife. Oh, it's super stuck in there. All right, let's go. I've got a little bit of food, I can eat that coconut, and it is about to absolutely piss down. So I'm taking shelter in the tent again. Here we go. Woo! This is so sick. All right, so we've got a little bit of food here. We've got 3 more coconuts to drink, and I'll see you guys whenever this rain stops, because I'm about to get flogged. Oh, this is so sick. This wasn't supposed to happen. So I've been sitting in the tent for about 3 hours now, and this rain has not stopped. I've eaten another packet of dry noodles. That's all the coconut I've got left, but I'm actually digging these dry noodles. I was gonna catch some of this rain so I could boil the noodles up, but you know what? I'm gonna keep eating dry noodles and coconut for now. So I've literally just been sitting here. Every now and then you get a little bit of a wave of phone reception. So I've been on my phone, and some legend of a bloke just sent me this message on Instagram. It's so funny. It says, I hear he cooks on a campfire and drinks instant coffee. That's actually what I do every day. Cook on fires and drink instant coffee. What a mad dog. But if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, jump on, I'll leave it here somewhere, and you can see all the behind the scenes of these videos. But have a look at the rain, man. It's been like this for hours now. Put your raincoats on. Go away! It's like just absolutely pissing down like this. Oh, welcome to day 3 of the drinking coconut challenge. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling fresh, I'm happy, I'm outside, I'm doing what I love. It's just this weather is doing my head in. Like, yesterday, I pretty much spent 95% of yesterday sitting in the tent because it was just absolutely pissing down with rain the whole entire day. All night last night it rained. I walked through a little bit of rain this morning and then it started to clear up. So it's starting to clear up. The only problem is that everything I have is wet. I'm soaking wet, I stink like a wet foot, and I want to go find somewhere dry where we can kind of take shelter and I don't know, just like stay dry for a day or two, and then we'll keep punching on. But the tent is just soaking wet and sandy as hell inside. So up here we've got a couple of coconut trees, but what I want to do, I want to scavenge through all this rubbish down here. So this contains endless amounts of treasure. It goes all the way up the coast there, probably around the corner, but when these rivers break, obviously all the rubbish and shit washes up here and you just get edges of debris like this. But in this debris, usually I find beautiful coconuts washed up. You've just got to dig through and look for them. So for the next couple of hours, we'll be digging through this debris line and just looking for coconuts to drink, because let's mix it up a little bit. It's pretty easy to get a stick and knock them down, but let's just see if we can find some in this tide line. If not, I've got a massive walk ahead of me today to get to a cave, which we're going to probably sleep in tonight, if we can make it there in time. So we're going to need a couple of coconuts to keep us going for the walk, but if we don't find any here, man, there's definitely going to be coconuts somewhere on the way. So let's dig through this rubbish here and then we'll start punching up the coast. Here's one of them that we found. I think it's a good coconut. She's a little bit bashed up, so I don't know if it doesn't look like it's got any holes. It's very green. It's a fresh coconut. Oh, that's a little bit soggy there, but it sounds like it's got a little bit of juice in it, so we'll keep that one and we'll just keep punching along. Look, and that probably took about 10 minutes to find, so there's a lot here. You just got to sift through. We'll get them. All right, so we've got the one coconut and I'm just gonna start hoofing it up the coast here because we've got a big bad black storm coming straight out there again, and I don't want to get any more wet than I already am. So I'm gonna start hoofing it. This thing here probably has around 1 litre of water in it. It weighs a ton, so this one's a good one. We'll probably find a couple more because we've got a big walk ahead of us. So we'll start steaming and hopefully we can get to this cave in time, because it's going to be nice to stay dry and stretch out. All right, a little bit of a walk in and we've got two absolutely beautiful coconuts now. There's another one just in front of me, and there's actually quite a few, but I'm only going to carry 2 coconuts. It's heavy enough in this backpack as it is, so 2 is going to get us through. That's around 2 litres of liquid. We've got a couple of local legends back here. I was just having a yarn to them. They're not collecting coconuts, they're collecting treasure. They're pretty much treasure hunting. So there's another beautiful coconut here. So that's another really good coconut. That's another one we could take, but I mean, we've got way too many coconuts already. And I think there's another big boy in there. So there's just endless amounts of stuff in this rubbish here, but we don't need them, we've got enough. So we'll just keep punching this way, and hopefully we can get to that cave. That rain's just holding off, it's a good feeling. Yes, that is really good. Woo! Look at this, man. Right, we've collected a little bit of firewood, soaking wet, that we might be able to get a fire going. We've got 2 beautiful coconuts, really heavy bastards, but it's good. And then we've got this. Can you guys see this water dripping here? That is fresh water. And that means for the first time in 3 days, they're gonna boil up a couple of noodles. We're not eating dry noodles for dinner. Oh yeah. So epic, man. I'm not gonna drink this water. This is just purely to boil our noodles in. The coconuts are here, that's my drink for the next, how many days have we got left? 5 days left. But this here, it's gonna be our little water catchment. We'll leave that there. That's gonna fill up in no time. And the cave should just be up here a little bit, so we'll grab our coconuts, we'll grab our soaking wet firewood, and we'll continue this journey. Come here. Alright. We'll come, look at that, look how much water's in there already. Okay, so the cave that I want to go to is just up here, but it's high tide. Oh no, look, it's high tide. And these waves are smashing up into this cliff here, so oh, I've got to get up here. Hey. Whoosh. Oh, that didn't work out well. And there's a wave coming. Oh man, this is really hard. Oh, and I just busted my shoulder. I just fully, I just fully fell off that cliff, man. The rock just crumbled away from the, man. Oh my God. This is hectic. All right, we actually made it in the cave. This is psycho, man. I had to, here we go, this is home. Maybe this will be home for the night, I'm not sure yet. We'll see what this swell and tide does, but man, I absolutely dusted my shoulder trying to climb up here. The rock just gave way and I slipped off, but this is where I wanted to come to stay dry. But I don't know about this. It's pretty sick, but have a look at it. If you like sleeping to the sound of the ocean, this is definitely the place for you. Look at this joint, man. If this swell picks up any more, we're gonna get dusted. It's pretty sick, but look at this. This is what it's all about. Look at this one. Woo! This is so epic in here. This would have been the best place to sleep, but I've just had 5 minutes to think to myself and it's not safe to sleep here tonight. We're coming into a full moon, which means full moons are big tides, and if the tide gets too big, this is obviously going to get water up in here. So as much as I want to sleep in this cave, like I really do, not tonight. I'm going to have to jump back down while we can, leg it back up the coast, and we'll try to find somewhere else to sleep. I'm going to have to sleep in the tent again, but damn it, I wanted to stay here, but it's just not safe. Well, that didn't really go to plan, did it? That was crazy, man. I actually have dusted my shoulder from falling off that cliff. So, I am done for the day. We've probably got about an hour and a half of light left. I've done some big caves walking today, so let's dig into these coconuts. And I put that water that we collected from that cliff into a bottle, so we can finally have hot noodles for dinner. That's gonna be something else, seriously. So I reckon this is where we're gonna sleep tonight. There's some like gangster old school boat shed there. There's a big graffiti wall over here, so random, but at least we're way up out of that tide line here. If it really comes down with rain and I'm sick of it, this boat shed has like a gazebo over it. So I'm guessing maybe this is like a completely abandoned boat shed, but if it really comes down with rain, I reckon I could go into there. Look at that, that's pretty dope. put the tent in there tonight if it really pisses down, but I mean, this is a pretty magic little spot here anyway. Who remembers this thing? If you're an OG follower, you'll remember what this thing is. Whoosh. We have not used this for a very, very long time. And the coconuts that we found are so good. Check this out. They're probably the best coconuts we've found yet. That's a proper young coconut. Oh, I could get used to this, seriously. 3 days in, not sick at all. A little bit hungry, but apart from that, I'm feeling good from drinking coconuts. Everything's good, man. It's been a long time since we've used this thing. Oh, that's good, look at that. Bang on our pot. Here's that juicy water. There's a couple of floaties in it, but I mean, I just had to pick up this bottle from the beach, but there's a couple of floaties in it, but we're gonna boil those floaties out right now anyway. Oh! No one out there would understand how good this tastes. Oh my God, this is really amazing right now. Oh my goodness. All right, cooked noodles are way better than dry noodles. And to wash it down, we've got a lovely coconut. And we have this bottle full of that coconut. Look at this. That thing is full to the brim with coconut juice. So I am sorted for tonight. And then tomorrow morning, we'll keep sending it. Hopefully this weather picks up. Hopefully we can go fishing, because I can't fish out here. It is just absolute shit conditions. But I am very happy right now. Good morning. Okay, so last night when I was sleeping in the tent, I had this, like, I was imagining I can start day 4 of the coconut challenge, running up to the camera with 2 beautiful little fish and being like, look at these doggies, we got a couple of fish for breakfast. But that ain't gonna happen. Okay, so today is all about moving location, because this side of the island is just filthy, man. It's dirty, brown, dirty water. There's nothing exciting about it. There's no fish here. So what I want to do, go to the other side of the island. The coconuts will still be plentiful, and we'll continue the challenge on the other side of the island, hopefully with a little bit more cleaner water, and hopefully with a little bit less rain. We've got a big rain cloud coming out the back there. So day 4, we're jumping across the other side of the island, and this is the longest I've ever drank coconuts for. I've had no water for 4 days now, and I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling perfectly fine. I'm hungry, but I'm fine. I've just been eating noodles and the inside of coconuts, so I'm good. Things are looking up. Hopefully the other side of the island can provide us with a little bit of different food, but for now, I'm gonna pack up this tent. We'll go search a couple of coconuts on the way, and I'll see you guys on the other side of the island, hopefully with clear water. All right, that sun has come out in all its glory. It's actually looking like a real nice day, so it's perfect time to get my ass across the other side of the island and see what new adventures we can do. So let's go. Day 4, big adventure across the island. Here we go. Good morning. Welcome to day 5. This is by far the most beautiful day we've had yet. What a beautiful way to start a day. This is a beautiful, beautiful morning. And yesterday, guys, I lied. So I said that I was going to go to the other side of the island and fish in the fresh, clean waters and do all that sort of stuff. But you know what, yesterday I walked all the way back up the coast here and I thought, this is not a fishing mission. This is a coconut drinking challenge. It's just a human body experiment. So we are not on the clean water side, we're still on the dirty water side, and I'm kind of glad that I stayed here because yesterday I had a nice walk. I didn't really do a lot yesterday. We did a big walk up here. We've gathered 3 more coconuts, and where I slept last night was just such a, this place now where we are right now is such a beautiful place. Beautiful clear sky. We didn't have to put the rain cover on the tent last night. There's copious amounts of coconuts up here, like I'll show you guys in a minute, but man, it's been an exciting couple of days so far, but this is by far the best conditions. I want to show you guys in the tent and show you guys like exactly how I've been sleeping in the tent, because it's something that I probably haven't shown you too much of. It's nearly impossible to keep the sand out of this tent. Like, this black sand is just sticky. It just goes absolutely everywhere. So it's kind of, I've just been sleeping in the sand, which I don't really mind. I can kind of sleep anywhere. The pillow is the game changer. Like, this thing just changes the game completely. And then you're probably asking yourself, how are you keeping everything charged? Well, my phone is completely dead flat. I've got 2 power banks here. So this is how we keep everything charged. Well, I was keeping everything charged. I got 1 power bank there, another power bank there, which usually keeps them charged, and I got about 8 batteries, well, 6 batteries here. So it's enough to keep the GoPros going. Obviously it's not enough to keep the phone going, but I don't need my phone. This one's flat, this one's flat. So the problem that I have right now is that we have 70% left on this battery, on this camera that I'm filming on right now. Once that 70% is gone, we have absolutely no batteries, 2 flat power banks, and that's it. These are both completely gone, and I have no way of charging my batteries. So I'm not sure if we're gonna get through to day 7 on the filming side of things, which is gonna it's gonna piss me off because I really wanted to push it out to 7 days. But anyway, that's enough talking because I'm wasting battery now. I've got a little bit of coconut juice there, so I'm not too fussed about getting coconuts right now, but I do want to go and explore this epic little creek up here. How beautiful is this little creek here? So that's where we slept last night. There's our tent. Epic views. And you got this mad little creek. So when we arrived yesterday afternoon, there was a lot of little fish. I think they were mullet jumping around in here. So I might get the noodle rod out. We might even make a little bit of a fish trap today. I'm not sure what we'll do here, but look, there's copious amounts of coconuts here. They look like beautiful ones there. That tree's pretty low as well. Beautiful ones. This tree full. So there is absolutely no shortage of activities to do today. What I think I might do is make a little bit of a fish trap, and we'll just chill in this area today. We'll try to conserve as much of this battery as we can, and I don't know, we'll just have a hell day. But it is it's a beautiful way to start the day. Look at this. Hey, where else would you rather be? So I've just gone for a massive explore up the coast that way, and man, this is such a beautiful part of the world. It is, look at the beach, man. There's not one footprint, it's just my footprints on this whole beach. It is such a beautiful area. But I thought, while we've got this good weather, let's make the most of it. And what we'll do, we'll build a little fish trap, which is like a self-catching fish trap. So I'll set the fish trap we'll pack everything up and then we'll hoof it back that way, and we'll just see what there is to explore, because that little walk, well, it got me going again. So I want to keep punching it that way and just explore some more of this island. But I noticed up here there's a lot of materials to make a fish trap, so let's dig into that. So much stuff, like this foam. Look at this, that's full of fishing line, which is going to be absolutely perfect. So we'll take that. Then you've got this monstrosity of a fishing net here. So if you were stuck on this island and you had time, you could obviously take your time and sort of, it would take forever, but you could start unpicking this net, fix it up, probably get yourself a good feed of fish if you were patient, but there's no way in the world I'm doing that right now. Let's just go do a basic fish trap, and this could be fun. Alright. This is a really good bit of wood. Alright, this is an epic piece of wood to make a fish trap. So it's not wood, it's bamboo, but you got your flimsy end here, and then it comes along, starts getting a lot thicker down the base here, and then the base of this bit of bamboo, I don't know, it's probably about just under 40 mil here, and the end here is really thin. So this is exactly what we want. Perfect start to the fish trap. Righto, the next step on this fish trap is, got a little bit of bamboo, only a small piece here. What we're going to do is we'll cut, so this is going to go into the actual sand, so we'll just put an end on it like this, just so we can drive it into the sand, something like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. So that's going to get driven down into the sand, and then the bamboo always has these natural notches. Like this is like a natural notch, so we'll just clean that up and we'll use that to our advantage. All right, so this has taken all of about, I don't know, this has taken all of about 5 minutes. So we've got our stick set up. I've dug it in the ground here next to me, and then we've made a key. So this key just has a flat notch cut out of it exactly like this here. A groove here and a groove here. So that's fishing line is gonna bite this one, and fishing line is gonna bite this one. So the next step of this is to set it all up. And I mean, this trap takes no more than 10 minutes to make, and it could possibly catch us a dope feed, but who knows what's gonna happen. I just like doing this, it's fun, but you just never know, you might get something. So let's rig it up. So here's that bamboo that we found. It's dug down probably about 1.5 to 2 foot, so it's super solid in the ground. So as that bamboo comes up, it gets thinner and thinner and thinner. You tie a fishing line onto here. Coming down the fishing line is this key that we made. Now this is probably the most important part, or one of the most important parts. So there's that key that we made. Now that key comes down to this piece of bamboo that we made, and this natural notch in the stick here, what I've done, I've just cut that at like a 30-degree angle. So what's going to happen now is you grab this key is going to come down, lock on to that thing there. See how that locks in? Bang. Now we're going to let that go. So this here is now completely under tension. You can see that big bend in that bit of bamboo coming down, locked off to tension, and then this bit of fishing line here is what's going to have the bait on it, running all the way out here into the water, and hopefully we can let it sit there. This is what it's going to look like. She's all loaded, ready to go, ready to fire, and hopefully we can get a fish. So the whole entire idea behind this trap is this line that's entering the water here, this is always going to be loose, as slack as possible. That key is obviously under tension, so once the fish takes this line and pulls, it just doesn't need much tension at all, and bang, that's going to rip this line and hopefully hook the fish, because without anything pulling that pressure, the fish will just eat your bait and take off. But with that stick snapping back, hopefully that's how we're going to hook the fish today. I reckon if we flick this thing back, you'd find something good in here. Oh, I think we've just upgraded our bait, doggies. Look at this. That there is a beautiful worm, and then watch this. Oh wow, worms. Have a go at that, would ya? How could a fish say no to that? Alright, let's set this trap up. You just want it to be like a hair trigger. You want any sort of movement to activate it like that, bang. You don't want it to be too stiff, or the fish will feel that tension and probably go away. So let's walk this out. And it is simple as that. So that trap is completely set right now, and who knows, we might get a fish, we might not, but you should probably check that bait every half an hour, 20 minutes, just to keep reloading the bait. But what we're going to do, we're going to go for a massive walk up the coast, so maybe we'll come back, there'll be a fish, who knows. Alright, our home is completely packed up, the tent's been put away. I've just had my last mouthful of coconut water, so definitely going to have to go gather a couple of coconuts. But I'm just going to quickly run down to that fish trap that we made before. I'm going to check if the worms are there. If the worms are not there, I'm going to chuck a crab on, purely because the worms are soft, and like a crab's going to stay on a lot more sturdy than worms. So let's find a crab. All right, this is a crab hole if I've ever seen one. Let's get him out. All right, there's our crab. Look at this. Beautiful. Get here. Oh, he's pinching me. There he is. Beautiful little crab. Look at that thing. We'll bang on that half a bait. That's perfect, man. One hook through the back leg. One hook back through there. That's it. Maybe a hook through one leg. Now this here is a bit of bait. That's going to work a lot better. Alright, a little bit of a walk up the coast, and we have two beautiful coconuts up here, so I'm going to get them down because we're out of liquid. Look at this thing. This thing is actually bigger than my head. There's one more up there. All right, come on, big boy, come down. Ow. Boy. Ow. Stick, man. Oh yes, there it is. That is goodness. Whew. That is beautiful to have a little bit of sun. Finally we've got sun. My clothes are dry. Everything is looking up. Alright, so we have absolutely no liquids left. Day 5 of the challenge, and things are looking up because we have 2 beautiful coconuts here. So let's dig in, fill up this bottle, get hydrated, and then we'll just keep exploring this epic island. Let's dig into this one first. Alright, so we know from experience that a coconut that looks like this is going to have a little bit of a champagne pop to it, but I mean, these were so easy to get down, and to be honest, I can't be bothered getting into those high trees, so. Alright, here we go. That is one beautiful looking coconut. She's a little bit sandy. Usually you can pop them on the back, so that's the front where we opened them before. Sometimes we'll pop them like that and it'll open up beautifully like this. Oh, look at this, man. And then in here, this is obviously another old coconut, but check this out. Woo! That is what it's all about right there. That's breakfast, that's hydration. Perfect. Oh. Oh. That is so good. Have a go at that. And that is full, a little bit champagne-y, but it's all good. Oh, look at that. Some of these waves in the background are absolutely cooking right now. That thing was a mental wave. All right, what I'm gonna do, this is the problem that we have right now. Right now, my camera, my GoPro is sitting on 12% battery. It's the 5th day, I still have 2 days left, so I'm gonna continue this challenge. I'm gonna shut the GoPro down. In 2 days, I'm gonna turn the GoPro back on and we'll come to a conclusion about the 7-day challenge, because unfortunately, I can't charge the battery because all my stuff's flat, so that's all the options I've got. I'll continue this challenge, pretty much just gonna be doing what we're doing every day, just drinking coconuts and having a hell time. So I'll check in with you guys in 2 days at the end of this challenge and see how it goes, because really I want to do this challenge personally for me to see if it is possible. So we've got 2 days left, 5 days in. I'm feeling amazing, I'm feeling fine, and well, how could you complain with this? Look at this, we've got some of the freshest coconuts ever. So I'll see you guys in 2 days and we'll conclude the 7-day challenge. You. Oh, that's so good, man. Yeah! Day 7. Oh, day 7 of 7. It is over. It's done and dusted. Holy moly. 7 days we've been out here doing this. 6 days it rained pretty much flat out. So the last 2 days since I saw you guys last, because right now I'm on critical battery, got 8%. Last time I saw you guys it was a beautiful sunny day. The last 2 days has just been a completely raining mess, so you haven't missed out on too much. We've just been drinking coconuts and taking shelter in the tent, to be honest, but there's another big rain cloud coming over here. And I'm soaking wet. I had to resort to putting a bin bag on this bag because I've done a massive walk back. So where I am right now is where we first originally started the challenge 7 days ago. And I can confirm, if you get stuck on an island, you can 100% survive on only drinking coconuts for 7 days anyway, without feeling any kind of side effects or feeling sick. I have had not one glass of water for 7 days now, and I feel absolutely fine. But to be honest, a glass of water is gonna taste so good because coconuts are very, very sweet, and I'm definitely over that taste of coconut. But I think we drank something like 19 coconuts over the last 7 days, which is, that's a lot of coconuts. I still don't know how to climb a coconut tree for shit, but I had an amazing time. If you guys like this video, make sure you murder that like button, and I will see you guys in another video similar to this. Thank you for watching, much love, and you can 100% survive on coconuts for 7 days anyway. Yeah, doggies, love ya. Oh, the fish trap. I forgot to tell you about the fish trap. All right, so I left that fish trap there for 2 days, which is like way too long to leave it there. But yeah, this morning on the walk back, I checked it, and it had been activated, so something pulled on it, but it obviously didn't get hooked, and the crab was completely gone. So maybe I'll do another video completely dedicated on catching fish on traps like that. That could be super fun. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one, doggies.